Staying at a hotel is not the same thing as staying at the Fisher House.
The Fisher House, I know, is a huge part of Blaine's recovery.
For somebody like my husband, for them to know that their family members are being taken care of, that's a huge burden off of them, so they can concentrate on their therapies.
Just having that assurance that no matter what, as long as we were there for Anson, that someone would be there to take care of us. It took so much weight off our shoulders.
How can you help? Go to fisherhouse.org.
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so mad? I just want to go to the IRS building in Washington, D.C., go on up there in the night deposit slot and drop in a pound of my own flesh and a quart of blood along with a note that says, "That'll hold you leeches for a while, you vile, worthless bloodsuckers. Love, Earl." They say all this about Mr. President Trump not paying no income tax, and I say, who cares? We knowed he was rich when he was voted into office, and the rich spend half their money on lawyers and bean counters so they don't have to pay no taxes. I guess next you'll tell me he don't change his own oil or trash pick and fix up his own lawnmowers. He has people do that for him. We really want the president to be like Willie Nelson. After Willie didn't pay taxes, the IRS forced him to sing duets with that Julio or Julio Igloos just to pay him back. Cruel and unusual. Wasn't right then, ain't right now. You know who else never paid no federal taxes? George Washington, that's who. Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, the whole bunch never paid no federal income tax. We never talk about that, do we? Sitting Bull, Alexander Hamilton, Christopher Columbus, Davy Crockett, Geronimo, Confucius, Ben Franklin, none of them paid a dime in U.S. federal income taxes. And now we can add the name Donald Trump. I think he's in pretty good company. Rich folks like Mr. Trump ain't like us. For example, if I would have took up with one of them porno ladies right after my old lady Pearl had Earl Jr., I don't think we'd still be married. I don't think I'd still be walking. Good chance I wouldn't still be breathing, but the rich folks, they do that stuff all the time. See, rich women are smart and classy enough to know that a woman ain't really good for much for the first 9 months to 1 year after giving birth. So it's okay to temporarily, how do I put this, graze in a greener pasture until your old lady's pasture stops being all lumpy and crabby and weird and tired and baby crazy. But regular women like Pearl, they don't get that. Not paying federal income tax when you have made lots of money is sort of like having an affair with your son EJ's English teacher. Sure, it'd be a lot of fun, and sure, it would be exciting, but it would be wrong and gross and not right if everybody did it. Don't know why I thought of that example, neither. I mean, I never thought of it before, nothing like that. Wake up, America! So Mr. Trump don't pay no taxes and we're supposed to care? Half the guys at the Duck Inn are months behind child support. We don't care about that? Why we care about this? Earl Pitts America. Pitts off.
Now there's a...
Staying at a hotel is not the same thing as staying at the Fisher House.
The Fisher House, I know, is a huge part of Blaine's recovery.
For somebody like my husband, for them to know that their family members are being taken care of, that's a huge burden off of them, so they can concentrate on their therapies.
Just having that assurance that no matter what, as long as we were there for Anson, that someone would be there to take care of us. It took so much weight off our shoulders.
How can you help? Go to fisherhouse.org.